New strains.
The Pelicans in New Orleans for a little interconference action at New Orleans Arena. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and the rest of our terrific 2K crew. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on Andre Drummond.
Well, Kevin, he's capable of dominating every individual matchup physically. He's got incredible strength, and sometimes it's hard to really see on TV, but, you know, when he's on the floor, he gets after you, and you have to be ready to play.
And, you know, the thing he might do better than anything else, guys, is bang the offensive glass. I mean, he really works hard at that.
And right now for the Bucks, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. A superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
Because this team has played well on the road, they've got confidence anytime they go away from their own building. They know they can get the job done, and that's what they're expecting to do right now.
Yeah, that prior success on the road is something they can look back on and draw from. Once you've won on the road, facing difficult circumstances, build a certain confidence inside as a team, and that can carry over.
Pelicans shooting
at the line for your Pelicans.
Well, how about the numbers for this club as a team? 79% from the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Thunder.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
The franchise.
franchise.
And that one's good.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
On defense, Milwaukee. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
And they can top the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
At the line for the Bucks.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it. And look to finish the play right there.
That's good from the franchise. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Down low, here's Williamson. Lopez with the block. To the inside. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got his first 2 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
McCollum off a bit from Williamson. 2 men the run. That's good.
CJ McCollum.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Here's the franchise. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pelicans out of bounds to the Pelicans.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Just over a minute and a half played here this one. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. Coach said a main goal of theirs is to prevent easy looks from outside. He told me closing out hard on all their shooters is going to be a very big key in this game. If we can't bother their shooters, it's going to be an awfully long 4 quarters for us, gentlemen. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots. But one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And that one's good.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
McCollum off a bit from Ingram. Here's McCollum. He's coming off a 31-point game against Oklahoma City.
Well, he was aggressive at both ends of the floor. He had 3 steals in that game, remember?
Yes, yeah.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 with the floor in this early.
And the shot is good. Middleton's got his second bucket.
Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
And the Pelicans miss again.
Well-contested shot, and they did an excellent job of
The franchise.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And you also can't say enough about his non-stop motor. Always turned up and turned on. And even playing at that speed, it doesn't prevent him from playing big minutes either.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Ingram passes to Williamson. Finger roll finishes the bucket.
Beautiful finger roll to cap head drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor down.
To the franchise. Doubled by Williamson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Passes it to the franchise. And the jump to finish it off. Beauty.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest. That game against the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the result wouldn't have looked anything like it did if they hadn't gotten so hot from long range.
You're exactly right. They were splashing. Oh, are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Collin passes to Fuller. He dishes it to McCollum. Uncovered and good.
C.J. McCollum with the shot.
Right down through the net. .136 left here in the opening quarter. They set the pick. Three-pointer, Lillard. Pelicans with the rebound.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. He'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
The franchise passes to Middleton. Here's the franchise, defended by Williamson.
The franchise.
They led on that shot.
Assist
15
goes to
points for the franchise.
Chris Middleton.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He hasn't put up any points in this one. Here's Jones. Right now averaging 5 points a game. And there's the 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. The Bucks #1. In third, the Pelicans.
Forget about what happened last year. Forget what may happen the rest of this year. These guys have settled into a great shooting rhythm over the last month. And both teams hope it continues.
They've got McCollum. Jones is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Dunn in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Bucks leading by 19 points. And there's the pass to the franchise. Here's Connaughton. And change shot. And Lopez with a nice bucket inside. Lopez has got his first points in this one.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
A chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The franchise in that last game against the Lakers just played phenomenal. He had 46 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't
Out of
need much
bounds.
support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
And the Bucks making a change here.
The franchise.
That athletic play, incredible. Oh man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for him today.
New Orleans has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's McCollum. Drills it from outside.
Trey, C.J. McCollum.
McCollum's got 8 points.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here's the franchise, and it's
The
good.
franchise.
It just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And here's Drummond. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bullock passes to Williamson. And foul. He misses. He'll go to the line and
At
shoot
the
two.
line for your Pelicans.
He's really adept at keeping possessions alive,
Oh, yeah.
getting the boards and cashing in
2
on some of
shots.
those putbacks.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the post treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
Jonas Valanciunas checked in for New Orleans.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
And count it.
And the foul.
At the free throw line.
Yeah, the battle for that
At the line for your
one,
Pelicans.
but he found a way to get it down anyway.
And he's
Jonas
got his first
Valanciunas.
chance at the line here. And the Bucks making a
Shooting
change here.
one.
Beasley's checked in. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the franchise. 1 points in the game.
The franchise.
The franchise has got 8 here in the quarter.
Yet another bucket in tight for him. That's how he's earning his points today.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome. With playoff seeds hanging in the balance, let's recap the first half for you. The Milwaukee Bucks have the lead against New Orleans. Defensively, some great shot blocking. They're giving them something to think about when they head inside. The franchise is pretty much getting everything he tries against the Pelicans. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And now for the Pelicans, not looking good so far. The story of turnovers hasn't been a good one for him so far. It's really hurt to this point. Too casual with their possessions. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Third quarter just around the corner, so let's get on back out to Kevin and the crew.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands. This attack gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again.
Franchise.
He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The franchise in at point guard. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Brook Lopez. And it's Caruso in at the 2.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
Williamson, the pass to McCollum. And there's the foul. It's on the
Defensive foul.
franchise.
The
That's foul
franchise.
number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bullock. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Milwaukee ball.
And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. Look at the franchise. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, the savviest defensive player among the rookie class this season is him. No question, guys. The secret's out. Opponents know they have to worry about him now.
And I guarantee you they are, Steve. I mean, because the number of steals he's come up with are impossible to ignore. They speak volumes.
Running dishes to McCollum. McCollum off a pick from Ingram. On the top of the key. They get it again. Here's Williamson. And blocked by Lopez. Hits the bucket.
So we get a chance to check out Andre Drummond. He has been filling up the stat sheet for the last month. 5th in rebounding, 7th in field goal percentage. He's also blocked enough shots to put him in the top 15 in that important defensive category.
And Steve, how about his rank in the rebounding department? I mean, the guy is physical, he's strong, and he relishes contact and banging around in there.
To the middle. And another three for Milwaukee.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Stripped it away. Russo gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Williamson, the pass to Bull. Ingram, defended by Middleton. 4 on the clock. 13 feet away.
About him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
Another area where he excels is on top of the most fundamental plays in basketball, pick and roll. Lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen, and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
And the Bucks making a change here. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. McCollum off a pick from Williamson. And the basket by
C.J. McCollum with the shot.
McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Marshall with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. It's Jones on the wing. Williamson, the pass to Jones. Oh, and it looks like that's
goaltending call. The basket will count.
So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Marshall converting 6 of 7.
At the line for one.
Going to change here. That's good for Marshall. Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Crowder kicks to Lopez. Stolen by McCollum. With the lead pass.
Williamson.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on
Driving
the
down, C.J. McCollum.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The franchise.
Good on the shot.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
He passes to Williamson. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Remains Bucks ball.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Warriors. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Pelicans, just a couple spots back.
I think for the Pelicans, they've had such a tremendous regular season. I mean, really exceeding even the most optimistic projections. A bit of a surprise, actually.
And with the playoffs right around the corner, they are really excited to see just how far they can go. They get so many chances to win it all, and they have to be in that conversation.
Stolen. The franchise passes to Crowder. The feather
Jay
touch on the
Crowder.
finger roll. Beautiful. Crowder's got 7. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The shot will not go.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Here's Marshall. McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Jones. Up again. Seals it back in.
Now that's no run put back there.
Got the rebound and then the dunk. One on top of the other.
1-2 punch. You gotta love it.
Here's Crowder. Smooth as silk
Jay
on the
Crowder.
finger roll. He's got 9.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Knocked away. And up the court on the Bucks. On the break. Here's the franchise.
The franchise.
High wire flying out there.
Drop the jaw.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Williamson. And he drew the
Milwaukee
blocking
foul
foul.
call.
Go to the line for 2.
Robin Lopez. That's his first person.
This is
At
his
the
first
line for your
individual.
Pelicans.
And you know, last game, guys, he shot very well from the
Williamson.
stripe. Made a nice contribution there.
At the line for 2.
It turned in a really nice performance.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
He misses the free throw. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. He hits the second from the line. Milwaukee's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. It's stolen. And here they come. Hawkins passes to Williamson. Hawkins defended by Lillard. Pass to Dunn. Wade outside. Hangs in the air. Here's Valanciunas. No good. As we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bucks ahead, running away with it. From the New Orleans arena, back in a moment. The NBA regular season winding down. The Cleveland Cavaliers hit the road for a duel with the Denver Nuggets. It's the NBA next Sunday. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And the Pelicans with possession here. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game.
Boy, you take a look at that Celtics game. That's one they really like to have.
Cody Zeller out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Hawkins. And it's done in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. 3 ball! Good.
Confusion defensively.
You know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
Milwaukee's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's the franchise, defended by Dunn. They get it back. Lopez. Some solid defense from Dunn.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Hawkins kicks to Zeller. Rebound, Milwaukee. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to the franchise. Hits some
The franchise.
and the bucket's good.
Assisted.
The franchise has
Beasley.
got 37. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute left. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And again, New Orleans.
Valanciunas, 3
Big man who
points.
can shoot from distance like he can. What a huge bonus that is.
Pass to Crowder. Here's the franchise. The finger roll
franchise.
finishes the bucket. The franchise has got 39.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
And it's blocked by Crowder. And now a
Bucks
look at the
foul.
upcoming schedule for
Jay
the New
Crowder.
Orleans Pelicans. The Celtics will be coming into town for the
That's his
next game.
second personal foul. At the the line for your Pelicans. Done. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Pelicans making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. Here's the franchise. Number 28. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Hawkins with it. Beasley covering. Hawkins passes to Zeller. 8 on the wing. That's good.
That's a couple of teammates clearly on the
Tony Zeller with the assist.
Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Crowder. Now the pass to the franchise. He kicks it to Crowder. Good on the triple.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Hawkins.
Hawkins got his glide on and left the D in the rearview mirror.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The franchise passes to Beasley. Off target from three-point range.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark. If they're going to cut into this league, they've got to convert into points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's the franchise, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
The
Bucks
franchise.
making a change here.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from the franchise. And so it's New Orleans with it. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. Sinks that one from the post.
Ingram.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. The franchise passes to Payne. Here's the franchise, defended by Zeller. That is good. The franchise has got 45 points.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Pass to Ingram. Puts the lead pass in front of him.
Chris.
They are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Hawkins with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And it's blocked. Second chance effort. They shoot again. Bucks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's the franchise.
The franchise.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. He passes to Ingram. Picked him clean. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Hawkins. The shot's good from the franchise.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Passes up to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Off with the layup. The Bucks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
The franchise.
The shot's good from the franchise.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now, thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. The Bucks Bucks making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And so here's New Orleans. Wade dishes to Marshall. A fader.
Nazi Marshall.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee to watch the clock run out. Here's the franchise. The feather touch and the finger roll. Beautiful.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out here.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night and remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
It's time to say so long. With Clark Kellogg, Norrisburg, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan player of the game, the franchise.
Allegedly, they figured out that I'm the secret recipe. The baddest hoes gon' test to eat and blame the high for wanting sex. I never wanted peace, fuck all the ops. I support Malcolm X. The stack of chains is just a front. Overtaxed and underwhelming, your jeweler pulled a major stunt. I don't smoke weed, already blunt. All of my cars I had to hunt. My dog is young as hell, but still a stout. We call him baby runt like window shoppers. I see through every front, I speak on what I need. I post everything I want, I block out anything I hate.